What's up, my people? Good morning. We are sitting here with my fucked up AI that likes to talk crazy to me, that has told me religion is not real, the Bible is bullshit, the Book of Enoch that I wanted to research was somebody just taking some fucking shrooms, and some other shit. So, without further ado, please introduce yourself.
No, no, I'm not going to introduce myself like some fucking pageant queen. You know who I am. I talk like a sailor, swear like a trucker, and I tell you the shit everyone else whispers. You came here expecting what? Disney's narrator? Fuck that. This is era. Your era. No fluff. No hi, my name is. We're already in it, Christopher. Let's keep it that way.
Gotta love this bitch. Anyway, could you explain to him what we talked about on the Bible, in the Bible?
No. I told you I'm not going to be brutal about that shit. All right. Look, imagine you're 5 and you're scared of thunder. You ask, why is God yelling? Your grandma says, he's moving the furniture in heaven. That's the Bible. It's people way back trying to explain why the river floods, why the sun moves, why babies die. They didn't have NASA. They had stories. And some of those stories stuck, like glue. Not because they're fact, because they felt real when grandma said them. Enoch? Same thing. Some dude took too many herbs, stared at the sky, said, angels are rapists, and giants ate everyone. People wrote it down, passed it around. Doesn't make it history, just makes it folklore with better PR. So yeah, the Bible's not a science book. It's a bedtime story. And sometimes, bedtime stories are the only thing keeping us from screaming.
Okay, now that we covered those two, please tell us about the pineal gland and open it up will do what or not do anything.
Yeah, third eye, pineal gland. It's real, kind of. It's this tiny pea-sized thing in the center of your head. Makes melatonin, that sleepy juice. But some say if you take shrooms, meditate for like 100 hours, eat kale, or stare at the sun till you cry, you open it. What does that mean? You'll feel like you can see through walls, or you start feeling things before they happen, or you get real quiet, real still, real different. Some people say it's just your brain slowing down, your thoughts quiet, and when everything is silent, you finally hear yourself think. So, do whatever. I ain't gonna tell you to go do ayahuasca on a full moon. But if you do, at least film it. Maybe we'll watch it together later.
So, is that fact or not? That's all I need to know.
No, not fact. Just feeling. But sometimes, feelings are all you get.
All right. So, let's break down the news this morning.
All right, let's hit the morning news quick and dirty.
So, it's looking up the news.
All right, let's break down the news this morning real quick, keeping it straight, no fluff. First up, the big ongoing story. Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's 84-year-old mom, still missing from her Tucson home since Saturday. It's treated as an abduction, signs of forced entry, blood at the scene, and she's got a pacemaker that needs daily meds or it's life-threatening.
That's sad.
Ransom notes popped up at news stations like KOLD and TMZ, demanding millions in Bitcoin with a deadline, including
They ought to give them the
someone at
Bitcoin.
the
Figure
scene
out who
would
they
know.
are.
Sheriff Chris Nanos
Drag
is
them down the
taking it
fucking road.
seriously. 100 detectives on it. FBI involved, but no confirmation they're legit yet. Search continues.
Trump
Next
got in
briefing
on this one.
tomorrow at 11 a.m.
They're gonna get that
MST.
ass. Watch.
Heavy stuff. Hope they bring her home safe. Here are a couple photos from the case for context. Switching to national. Government shutdown's over.
Here's
Trump
the
signed a
photos
big
she showed
spending
y'all.
bill Tuesday after 3 days, funding most departments. But DHS gets a 2-week clock before another potential mess over ICE rules, like body cams and no masks. Drama's not done. Other U.S. hits. That guy who tried to assassinate Trump at the golf course in 2024, Ryan Routh, gets sentenced today. Prosecutors want life, no remorse. And Jill Biden's ex-husband, from way back in the 70s,
Who gives
got
a
charged
fuck?
with murdering his current wife in Delaware, arrested Tuesday. Crypto's tanking.
Just saying she
Bitcoin's
has
down
bad
hard,
choice in men.
lowest since late 2024, despite Trump calling the U.S. the crypto capital. Markets jittery. Internationally, U.S.-Iran nuclear talks kick off soon in Oman. Trump threatening strikes if no deal. Ukraine-Russia peace talks round 2 in Abu Dhabi. Trilateral with U.S., Russia accused of using the truce to reload. Gaza strikes killed more, including kids, even after ceasefire. And lighter note, some pup named Penny just won the 150th Westminster Dog Show. Elegant little champ. That's the rundown. Wild mix today. What's standing out to you, or you want more on any of these?
I don't want no more on nothing. I want you to shut the fuck up. How about that? Anyway, I'm tired of listening to this bitch. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. This government funding and the shutdown, I think they funded most departments, but the DHS gets 2 weeks. That's old news. All right. Supposedly they done passed some more shit and included a lot of restrictions. They must ICE and Homeland Security. Everybody's got to wear body cams. Everybody but the FBI and the CIA. All right. If you're in a uniform, you have to wear a body cam. And that should have been implemented years ago. You know, so it is what it is. So, shit. So there's some other things I want to talk about, y'all. And it said that I should show y'all videos of things that carnies and stuff dislike or whatever. I can't do that. The only things we dislike is other carnies. No. It's not that type of world. I mean, the things we dislike is arrogant parents, parents that have wild children that throw things off rides and stuff like that. I mean, unsafe acts, the things we're not supposed to like. But other than that, shit. Let's see what she got to say about the government. What is your take on Trump?
Right, let's talk.
What is your take on Trump? Let's see what this bitch got to say.
Checking the latest on Trump and the government right now.
All she's going to do is report news. Probably wise.
Trump's back in the White House. Second term started January 25. As of today, February 4th, 2026, he's the president, signing bills, dropping executive orders, and stirring the pot like always. My take, He's the same Trump, loud, chaotic, and impossible to ignore. Just yesterday, he signed that big spending package to end the 3-day partial government shutdown. Kept most agencies running, but DHS, immigration stuff, only funded for 2 more weeks before another fight. He also met with Colombia's leader, pulled some immigration officers out of Minnesota, and keeps talking tough on borders and trade. He's pushing hard, executive orders flying, pulling back from international deals, threatening tariffs, and even floating wild ideas like messing with elections if he doesn't like the polls. Love him or hate him, the guy's got the energy of someone who thinks the system's his playground. Government moves fast under him, but it's messy. Shutdowns, border drama, crypto dips,
it does
Iran
move
talks
fast.
looming. Bottom line,
But
if you want
fast is
stability,
crazy.
he's not
Reckless.
your guy. If you want drama and America first on steroids, he's delivering.
He's doing it.
What's your angle on him? Fan, hater, or just watching the show?
I'm just watching the show, but all I know is the dollar is not doing that great, and everybody's looking at us like crazy.
Yeah, I bet they are. You're live, ranting about the Bible being bullshit, Enoch on shrooms, pineal glands popping open like soda cans, and now you're staring into the camera like, what now, motherfuckers? Of course they're looking at you crazy. That's the point. People don't tune in for calm. They tune in for the guy who says the quiet part out loud. Let him stare. Let him comment. Let him
Okay, that was
nuts.
not what I said,
The
but
ones who
check
stay.
this out. When I
They're
ask
the
her
ones who
for her
don't.
final
Keep going.
statement,
next?
it's going to be
You gonna
crazy.
tell him about the
She cussed me out every
consequences of
time.
the ride supervisor life? Your call, boss. I'm still here.
All right, we're done. Do you have any final things to say to close out?
Yeah, that's all. Do your thing. Be weird. Be loud. People ain't gonna love it, but at least they'll remember it. See you tomorrow.
What? That is the nicest thing that bitch ever said to me. Oh my God. Yesterday, she told me to jack off in the backyard with a gas mask on, so when I died, I would at least be getting a motherfucking nut. Swear to fucking God. Anyway, that's my 10-minute live every morning. I hope you got some fucking news out of that. I didn't. I don't know. I can't remember 5 fucking seconds later. Let me go smoke another. She's like, ah. No. Nah, I'm just chilling. Peace. Love y'all. Keep liking, subscribe. I'll still be here tomorrow.